Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Sonia from Sonia Budgets, and I'm very passionate about budgeting. I have another channel called Sonia's Creations. That is kind of a lifestyle channel. I kind of show what I do for a living. I am a seamstress. I make a certain product. I make custom quilts. I do custom embroidery. That sort of thing, and it is a full-time job. It doesn't cut off at 5 o'clock in the evening. Sometimes I come home, set my ironing board up in the living room, and while I'm watching TV, I cut out quilts. So it's a full-time job. I'm going to link my Etsy shop down below. I've got a couple of quilts listed on there now that I sell an awful lot of, and I'm going to I have already listed these, and I will put the link down in the comments, the description part of this video. I have made these cash envelopes. Now these cash envelopes are made out of recycled paper. I thought they made really cool and interesting cash envelopes. So I made these the other night, and they are extra long so that if you have a large a sinking fund that requires a lot of, it stacks up pretty high, then this will give you the slack that you need to put in a large stack of money. This one's got the honeybee on it from Cheerios, and there's just random things, and if I have them listed in my shop, then they are available for next day shipping. Next business day, I will take them to the post office and ship them out to you. You get 6 of these for $15 free shipping, and you just leave a message, send me a message, and tell me what categories you would like on here, and I will put the category on there for you. So those are listed, and then I have the minis. A lot of people like the minis, and let me just show you. Take $1 out of here and show you how these work. You just fold your money in half. These fit into like a larger wallet, like a full-size wallet. They will not fit into the little thing that I carry, but holds your money like that. They're very petite, and also these come 4 to a pack, because I kind of designed these for just like your spending money, your grocery money, your gas money, and that sort of thing. So there's free shipping on these too, but if you'll leave me a comment on what categories you would like for these to have on them, I'll put that on there for you also. So that is what I've got on my Etsy shop right now. I've also got, and I don't know where I laid them down. Let's see. Oh, there they are. Hold on just a minute. No, Rudy. I have some Christmas 2022 envelopes that I made, and these are just solid. This is a solid envelope. They'll be listed separately. You do not get a choice of the color that you want, but you do get a choice of the style. This is the see-through window in the front, and these are to save for next Christmas. You can use these along with any Christmas challenge that you're doing. There's many Christmas challenges out there, but this is the see-through version, and I've got, right now, I've got it in red and green, and this is a solid one. These are all solid ones. I don't have that many made up right now in the see-through, see-through windows, but these are the solid ones, and these are also 7 inches, so you got plenty of slack in your envelope. So if you put a lot of, see how much slack is in the sides of this. So if you put, you know, quite a bit of money in there, it's going to hold it. These are not for carrying around with you. These are for long-term sinking funds, something that you know normally would not carry around on your person. So that's what I have, and I will have those Christmas ones listed before this video is posted. Okay, so for today, I'm even using one of the new ones I made out of the recycling paper. This one is for cemetery flowers. I had actually put a label on here, car maintenance, just to show a picture for my Etsy store. And I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and use this. No point in throwing it away. And smudged really bad. It says cemetery flowers. I know you might think that's a morbid category to save for, but we have to buy for decoration in the spring. We have to buy quite a bit of flowers and pay for the maintaining of the grave for my mother and for my husband's mother and father. So it does add up. We have to share that expense with his sister for his mother and daddy. And then I have two sisters that I share that expense with for my mother. So I have actually put a cap on that of $150. Right now I've got $60, and I'd like to get it fully funded, and then I'll just retire that one until I need it, and then after I use it, then I will start saving again for the next year. But I have a cap of $150 on that particular sinking fund. We are going to be stuffing. This is my little cash slip, and I'm going to laminate me one to use next time. I actually tore this one out of the Budget Mom workbook. I do not use the Budget Mom workbook anymore. I just don't. It's okay. I mean, it does a job. It does a purpose. But I bought the printable, and the printable is very expensive to print. It is hundreds of pages, and it is very expensive to print. If I was going to do the Budget Mom workbook, I would definitely order the hard copy and have it mailed to me and be done with it. But to print this off was very expensive. But we're going to be cash stuffing $2,592. And I broke it down in what I needed of each denomination. I needed 2 ones, 6 fives. In 10s, I needed 16, 20s, I needed 40, 50s, I needed 6, and 100s, I needed 13, for a total of $2,592. That is what we're going to stuff today. Okay. I have already been through the money, counted it, made sure it was all right, and made sure it was all going the same direction. I got Rudy. Jack is in the kitchen eating quietly, and Rudy is running around the living room like a crazy person, chasing something. I don't know. I think it's a cap off of a bottle, and I need to get that away from him. But he's not hurting anything right now. Let's lay this over here, and let's get on with the stuffing of our sinking funds. For car tags. And when I did the unstuffing here a while back, it complicated my life. So I went back and restuffed the envelopes like they were supposed to be. And I had car tags. I think I had $80, and that's what we have right now is $80. And we're going to add $40 to that. 20, 40, for a total of 20, 40, 60, 80, 120 for car tags. Rudy, calm down, baby. Calm down. And for property tax, we did pay the property tax the first of this month, and we had 114 left over. I did take those 4 ones out. And, we had 114 left over. I took the 4 ones out. We have 110 now. And we're going to add $15 to that. A 10 and a 5. And now we should have $125. 50, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25 in property tax. I said I was going to make me some new envelopes, and I did. I made out of the Wildflower Collection paper. And I've got a picture box over here that I bought from Joann's on sale. And it's a perfect width for doing this. Then we have house insurance, and we're going to be putting $80 in there. It is actually due in January. And I'm going to need to really concentrate on this and make sure there's enough in there. A 50, a 20, and a 10. We have 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90. We have $400. And we need this to be $570 is my cap on it. It's due in January and July. So we have, what did I say? We have $400. So we need another $160 in that one. Vacation. We have left over from our last trip. We have $121 left over, and we're going to add $200 to this. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 10, 21. $321 in vacation. And I talked to some of my children, and I think the rest of them will go along with it. But my youngest son does not like to go to the mountains. He said it's for old people. So we have decided years ago, my husband and myself and my son and his wife rented a large houseboat on Del Hollow Lake up in the edge of Tennessee, Kentucky, Tennessee border. Spent a long weekend, had a wonderful time. Everything you need is on that boat. It's like a gigantic floating camper. And this time we'd like to rent one that is will sleep 20, and they make them that big. They make them with like 6 bedrooms. The one we had that time had like 4 bedrooms. And so we'd like to rent one with about 6 bedrooms. Of course, the living room the couch makes that into a bed, and we would like to spend a week this time. So that's what we're saving up for. Clothing has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30. And we're going to be adding another 20 to this. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50. My husband and myself, we do not buy very many clothes at all. We wear our clothes out. For meat, we have $143 in meat. We're going to be adding a 50 to meat this time. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 193. $193, that's correct. And when this gets to about $300, we'll go buy some meat. Okay, car maintenance. Car maintenance right now has got 1, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82. Okay, some of the money was taken out of this by my husband for some maintenance he wanted to get done. I hope he still has it in his pocket because he hasn't done the maintenance on the truck yet. But we're going to be adding $400 to this. And then we're going to be adding another $170 to this, because I borrowed $170 out of this the other day and I want to replace it. I borrowed it to buy my sister and I are partners in the quilting business, and she had made a quilt that I absolutely loved and I wanted it, so I bought it. And so I'm placed 170 and adding another adding another 170, so we're actually adding $570 today. 20, 40, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 670, 690, 700, 710, 715, 720, 725, 730, 735, 740, 745, 750, $752. So that makes that envelope correct. And then for birthdays, we got a vacation from birthdays right now, and we're gonna be adding $20 to this one. We have a vacation from the grandkids' birthdays right now because the last one was the first day. We have $60 in there now. We had our last one was November the 1st, and that we gave him his money on the 1st of November, and then we won't have another one until the last of February. Our grandson Noah's birthday is the last day of January. It's actually the 29th. So he only gets a birthday every 4 years. Of course, he gets something from his granny every year. But we have to keep contributing to that fund, and our cutoff on that birthdays is $400. That's what I've got to cut off for that. And as I take it out and put some more in, I'm gonna keep up with that because I need a total of $400 a year. When they are like 5 and under, we purchase them a gift that's easy to buy for. But when they get to a certain age, we stop and just give them money because we have no idea what they're into, what they like to do, their games and that sort of thing. So we just give them money and they can buy whatever they want. And Noah's will be next. That's the end of February. And then we have one in March. My sister's granddaughter is in April. I don't think we have anybody in May. But June, we have from the 2nd of June until the 17th of June, I have 8 birthdays. So we have to stay ahead so that we won't get slammed too bad, and we'll be prepared for all those birthdays. So my children, we have 5. That's child 1 through 5, and we are going to give each one of them $25. 1, 2, 3. Let me just do 3 at a time. 1, 2, and 3. And our youngest child is 23. Was 23 yesterday. I did not get to see her yesterday, but I will see her tomorrow. And we're taking her out to eat for her birthday, and we will give her envelope tomorrow. And she has 100, and each child will have a total of $150. And she will get $150 in a card tomorrow for her birthday. And this child, I put a lot of 5s and stuff in here, but I will have a bill reduction video where you put in higher bills, higher denominations when it starts getting kind of fat like this. Well, I put this in here every which way. This one has 150. Child number 4. I've already reduced this one. Has 150 now. There's absolute no order to these children's envelopes. I just know child 1 is the oldest, child 2 is my youngest son, child 3 is my oldest daughter, and on down the line. This one gets 25. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 5, 50. Boys, you need to settle down. Boys, stop. This child gets 25. 50, 100, 20, 45, 50. Like I said, I do not owe these children anything. Do not owe them any money. Have not promised them any money. This is kind of a surprise that we're doing for them. For the little boys, which are wrestling in the floor right now, they are getting $40, and I just hope and pray that Rudy can stay out of trouble long enough for me to get this built up. 20, 40, 60, 80. About a month and a half ago, he got in a little trouble and had to go to the emergency vet. That cost me a little over $200. My back's killing me. Got all of them. Now we have graduation. This is for the grandchildren for when they graduate high school. Right now there is $20 in here. We're going to add $40 to this. Making it $60 total now. It's not for any child in particular. It's just for all. We've already taken care of the two oldest ones that have graduated. The next one will graduate in 2 years. Rudy. And then after he graduates, it's going to be kind of an avalanche. It's going to be one the next year, two the next year. Rudy, be nice to Jack. Be nice. It's going to be an avalanche after Joe graduates. It's going to be one after that. The next year will be two, and then it just trickles on down. So, saving for that now. Holidays. We are going to add $10 to holidays. We'll give us $60 for that category. Be nice, boy. And projects. This envelope is empty. My husband took it all out. Rudy, come here. Come here. You gotta be a good boy, okay? You gotta be a good boy. Be sweet to Jack, okay? Be nice to Jack. Don't be barking at him, okay? Be a good boy. Be good. This is money for my husband to do whatever he thinks he needs to do around here, and it was winterizing the lawnmowers, winterizing the lawnmower, and getting supplies for that. So we're going to add another 50 here. Oh, he wanted that toy that Jack had. You're a bad boy, Rudy. Dr. Copays has $10, and we are adding $20 to that. I have to go back to the cardiologist in January. And so that is what that is for. Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous now has $28, and we are adding another 50, 20, 40, and 50. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, $78 in miscellaneous. And then in small trips, we are not adding anything yet. We will add to that next time. Medical, we're going to add, that's for prescriptions. We have to add $60. And my husband's medicine will be, do you have to pick his up next? I just picked mine up last week, I think. So medical and cemetery flowers gets $12. And right now, cemetery flowers has 60. And that is a total of 20, 40, 60, 71, $72. We don't like, but about $78 having this one completed. And then our Christmas envelope for this year, that $2,000 means that's what I wanted to be in here is $2,000. I have been buying some gift, so we are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 470, 490, $510. And I've got the grandkids taken care of, and I've got my girls, my grown girls taken care of. So I think we are good with that. Okay, now it's time for my cash envelopes. Cash, that was sinking funds. Now it's time for cash envelopes. And in cash envelopes this time, we had nothing left over. This is not left over. That needs to go into the bank. Only thing we had left over this time was we had a lot of change. Like we always do, because I do not spend the change. I save the change, but groceries had nothing left over. My spending money had nothing left over. It was a rough week, to say the least. Get our coin jar. Put all of our coins in here. I have to go into the bedroom and rake my husband's coins off of the nightstand. Because he doesn't put his money in here. So I have to go and gather it up for him. That's getting very heavy. I may roll some of that up and put it away, because I want to see what the total is going to be at the end of the year. Okay, grocery money gets $300. We do a 100, 200s, and we do 250s. And we put one in here for the first week. Put it back in my wallet. Right there. And then we put the other 150 away. And then my husband gets 8 20s. He gets $160, 80 for each week. 20, 40, 60, 80. 20, 40, 60, 80. And he has absconded with his envelope. So, I may have to make him another. I don't know what he did with it. But there's his 160. I get 80. I get 10, 20, 30, 40, and 10, 20, 30, 40. I put 40 back for the second week. And then I put 4 10s in my wallet for the first week. And then gas gets 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. And I really need to set that aside. I'm going to put that in the back in the bank envelope. I need to make an envelope for this. I asked the teller to give me a balance out of another account that I had. $200 gas. Stick that in there. And then we have our, I've got everything done except I left that in the bank, the $500 for the gas, the $800 truck payment, which $400 of that is carried over from the October 29th budget, which I paid all the monthly bills out of. And the check was short because of vacation, so that is that's one of the things that happens when you're in the EMS business. And so I made it up this time, $800 truck payment, and the car insurance has not come out yet, $152.40. So I will close out my October budget when this one is paid, and I think it's paid the 17th. So everything is taken care of except for the $20,000 savings challenge. Have the envelope for that. if you're interested in these for any challenge, whether it be a $2,000 challenge, a $1,000 challenge, a $500 challenge, 52-week challenge, let me know and I can make these envelopes. But we are adding $300 this time to our 52-week, $20,000 challenge. These open in the end. And there's different denominations. There's low ones, but not low. But for $20,000 challenge, it can't be too low. But that's why I say if you want a $1,000 challenge, you can have some 5s, some 50s. You know, I would just figure it up and see and label them for you. And if you were interested in these, let me know. But there's our first envelope filled for the $20,000 challenge. I had to think for a minute, and I have $150. Let me try and figure out what I left off. Let's see. Oh, I know where it is. Okay, I know exactly where this goes. I'm going to take one of my new envelopes, my Christmas 2022. I did not do that one because I had not gotten me out of envelope yet. But there it is, $150 for Christmas 2022. And there we have it. I have our box all filled. I'll put this in the safe. Now, next payday, next time we do a stuffing, we're going to also do the challenge. The 52-week challenge. And it's where you add, the first week you add $1, the second week $2, third week $3, fourth week $4, and on down the line. When you get down to envelope number 52, you have to add $52, and you will have $1,378 when this challenge is completed. And we are going to complete that a lot quicker than 52 weeks. I believe we can do it and do the $20,000 savings challenge and all of that. But that is the stuffing for November the 12th. And then we have next month, we will have, not next month, in 2 weeks we will do the, we're paying a month ahead on our bills. And these bills have been adjusted based upon what we were charged this month. My AT&T bill was a little more expensive. My husband's was like $2.75 more than it was before. So, everything else pretty much stays the same. I budgeted $150 for the electric bill. We'll see when that comes in. So, and paying $400 on the truck. We're going to contribute to just a few sinking funds, the ones that are highest priority right now for us. A few sinking funds next time, and we're going to be contributing to our 52-week challenge. We're going to contribute $10 to that. And the $20,000 savings challenge, we're going to be adding $850 to that and leaving a buffer in our account of $142.33. So that will do that one in 2 weeks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you find any inspiration from what I have done, and I hope you find inspiration. We started the journey January of 2020, I'm sorry. I was laying on the couch resting, and I had YouTube on the big TV, and it was just going through some videos, and it came up on a video it was called Budgeting with Bree, B-R-I, Budgeting with Bree. And she doesn't really do she just shows you cash stuffings. I don't ever really see her do budgeting. She just does cash stuffings. And it just caught my eye, and it inspired me. So I sat down and talked to my husband about it, and we decided to start doing it. And in a matter of 2 months, we started seeing a huge difference in our money. We forgot when payday was. We weren't sitting on the edge of our seat waiting on payday. That was the first thing we both noticed, was we couldn't keep up with when payday was. So it makes a huge difference. Now, I won't tell you that it's easy, because it's not. The first 40 budgets you do will not be right, and you'll have to adjust them. In that first couple of months, things are a lot tighter. But then after a while, it starts getting a lot easier. So that's what happened with us. And so we've been doing this coming January. The first paycheck in January will be 2 years since we've been doing this. And so it's really helped us out a whole lot, because we raised 4 kids in our house, and we paid child support on 1, and it was tough. It was really tough to make our ends meet. But I wished if I'd have done this, so if we'd have started doing this when we got married 25 years ago, I have no doubt that we would be able to retire. No doubt whatsoever. So I hope this has inspired you, and please subscribe and hit that bell notification. It lets you know every time I post a new video. And I really and truly hope that you found inspiration from this, because that's why I'm doing this, is to inspire someone else. I've inspired one other person. That's my son and his wife. Can't inspire the 2 youngest daughters. They just are not inspired by it. So you know when somebody's inspired when they start asking questions, and how you do this, and how do you do this, and what do you do about this. And that's what my daughter-in-law did. She asked a lot of questions. She was very interested. And y'all gonna have to quit running in the house. Y'all are being so ugly. Jack, quit. You're the adult here. So they were inspired, and it made a huge difference in their life. My son is not fond of saving money. He likes to spend money, but I think my daughter-in-law kind of keeps him reined in. She's one of my favorite people. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on my next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.